So happy day 19 of Vlogmas, everybody. So I've sat down ready to do the podcast. So I'm hoping I'll get this done in one take this time. That never happens, to be honest, but we'll see. I'll show you the aftermath of the podcast on the desk afterwards as well. So see you in a bit. So I've just finished recording the podcast and we have a disaster zone here. You can see my light that I use my sewing machine to reflect the light onto myself, and all the things that I've been showing. So I'm now going to get on with editing the podcast, so that I can get on with posting some orders this afternoon. There are two other patterns in the set as well, which has got one with some textured stitches on and one that's striped. So today has been really editing heavy so far because of yesterday's Vlogmas I uploaded this morning, and then the podcast that I'm currently rendering, and it will be uploaded in about an hour. So I'm going to try and actually get all my orders out this afternoon so that I can then get started on sewing my Sylvia robe for my cousin for Christmas, which needs to be posted tomorrow. So this is the program that I use, Sony Vegas Pro, and it's in the process of rendering it into a different file format so that I can upload it onto YouTube. And it actually runs through the whole video in slow motion in this corner. What have you got there, Mum?
Isn't it lovely? I love this. Love it, Elle.
Do you?
Oh, I do like this.
You want it, don't you? First my chocolates, and now my shawl.
No more, I won't have any more, just this.
Alright, you can have that then. So because I've left it so late, I'm going to be sewing the Sylvia robe that I'm making for my cousin on my overlocker, rather than doing French seams, because I'm really short on time and it needs to be posted tomorrow. But I'm sure as long as it's a nice neat finish it'll be fine. But I have got some footage where I was drawing out the pattern from the original pattern pieces, getting the smaller size, because I needed an extra large for me. So I've drawn out the pattern from those pattern pieces in the smaller size and cut those out, and I'll show you that footage now. So I'm just tracing off a smaller size from the Sylvia robe pattern. I'm putting some tracing paper over the top, using some pattern weights and using a pencil just to go around the size that I want, the smaller size, so that I've got the right size to make for my cousin. Right, I have all the pattern pieces traced. I used special dressmakers tracing paper for this because I've got a massive roll just there. I'll leave a link in the down bar so where you can get that. And I just use, as my pattern weights, I use washers that I got from eBay. I will leave a link to those as well. I just used a pencil and then used I have a rotary cutter that I just keep for paper, that I cut the outside out, just makes it a little bit easier than using scissors. So I'm now going to cut out all the pattern pieces on the fabric using pattern weights and a rotary cutter. I have a tiny rotary cutter to get around the small corners. I'm using a Frixion pen to mark the notches. And I cut all the pieces out, but I've kept them with the pattern pieces just so that if I need to check anything I can do so, and I know which piece is which. I better make a start on actually sewing it, hadn't I? So I've pretty much got the kimono together, apart from I need to put, there's like a collar that goes all the way around the front. So I think I'm going to call it a day for sewing, because it's given me a bit of a headache being in the bright lights in here. I think I need to sit down and have a nice relaxing knit.
Hello.
Day 19.
Day 19. Oh. It's a fireplace.
Oh, exciting. You've got lots of bits for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, they can keep nice and warm now by their fire.
Day 19.
Yeah, we got the nice warm next to the radiator chocolates now.
Melty Galaxy.
I like them warm better though. Don't you think they taste better warm?
Hot chocolate.
Yes, exactly. Mmm.